What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm revealing how much YouTube has paid me in total all 7 years since I first started being monetized. I've seen a lot of people do videos like this, and as the creator economy grows and grows, I believe it's so important to continue to be transparent and show people the reality of our finances to not only break stigmas around what you guys think is true versus not true, but also to show you guys what's possible in case you want to start a YouTube channel yourself. So today, for the very first time, I'm gonna break down how YouTube monetization works, why some kinds of videos earn more than others, and let me just say, it doesn't always have to do with number of views. And finally, I will reveal my personal lifetime YouTube earnings. Before we get started, I wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, TurboTax. Pretty stoked about this partnership because it's almost time to file taxes if you haven't already. And if you didn't know, TurboTax has been ranked #1 best-selling tax software for over 25 years, and I personally have been using it for 6 years myself. I have filed with them every single year since I graduated college, so I have firsthand experience and can really recommend this product for you. Whether you're a student, employed, or self-employed, TurboTax DIY makes it so easy to file your own taxes, and with no tax knowledge necessary. You literally just answer simple questions about your work, your life, and your family, and TurboTax will fill out all the right forms and find you as many deductions and credits as humanly possible, so that you keep as much of your money in your wallet, which everybody wants, I would think. As a self-employed person who seriously knew nothing when I first started, using TurboTax has really helped me feel confident that I'm getting the biggest deductions possible. And over the years, I've actually been learning more about my taxes and how to do them just through doing it. So I feel like that's pretty awesome. It has set me up to really understand what's happening on the back end and feel comfortable owning my finances. So seriously, even if you have no tax knowledge and you're a last-minute filer like I always am, this product is for you. It is so intuitive and it guides you every step of the way. It also saves your work as you go, so you can pause in the middle of filing if you need a little break, which I always do, and you can also look back on previous years, which I have also had to do many times. So everything is all nice and organized, and it helps you track your refund as you go through, so you can start to see what are you gonna get back as you start filling things out, which is really cool. So guys, if you have not filed your taxes yet, do not fear, it's not too late yet. April 18th is the final day to file your taxes, so click the link in my description box to get started with TurboTax. You will not regret it, I swear. All right, so now it's time to talk YouTube money. Oh my God, it's hot. I'm gonna put my hair up. So as you probably know, there are several revenue streams that creators can have. You can create and sell products or merch. You can use affiliate marketing to make commission on items that you sell. There are so many streams, and often two of the biggest ones are Google AdSense and sponsorships. But in today's video, we're really only gonna focus on Google AdSense. So now let's break down kind of how AdSense works so that you have a basic understanding when we start to talk about the stats on my personal channel. First of all, your channel has to qualify for monetization. We can talk all about that process in another video if anybody's interested, but I believe the qualifications are either having 1,000 subscribers on a channel or over 4,000 hours of watch time. Don't quote me on that, it changes all the time, so I'm not positive. Once your channel is monetized, you're allowed to enable monetization on each one of your videos, as well as control the type of ad that will play and how many ads will play on your video. Now, what those ads are actually for is up to Google and is based on many factors, such as what your video is about and who it's targeting. Now, you will get paid based on a number of factors, not just the total views on a video. Factors such as number of ads that were placed on your video, how long people watched the ad for, or whether they clicked or not, and a lot more factors than that. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of data on those types of factors, but we do get data on two of what I would call the most important factors to look at when you look at analytics, which is your CPM or RPM and your total number of views. Now, what the heck is a CPM or an RPM? So each video is assigned a CPM or cost per mil, so cost per 1,000 views. So if we look at this example right here, as you can see, the CPM for this video is $8.91, which is a pretty average CPM. So this means that the advertisers of whichever ads were placed on this video are paying an average of $8.91 per 1,000 views that it gets, AKA $8.91 per 1,000 views could be in my pocket. However, what I haven't mentioned yet is that Google takes a cut of the ad revenue. So they take 45% and you get 55%. Seems a little unfair, right? But it's just the way that it's always been. And honestly, in my opinion, I kind of view it as just like an extra bonus for content that I already made anyway. And because there's an ad system that I don't run, it just kind of happens on its own. So I think it's pretty awesome regardless. RPM is a newer metric that YouTube gives us that stands for revenue per mil, or revenue per 1,000 views, aka what you as a creator will actually take home from that CPM. So let's do some basic math just so that you understand this specific example. So the total views on this video, if we divide by 1,000, gets us 1926 about. So then we're gonna multiply 1926 by the RPM, $3.54, and that's gonna give us a total of around $6,819. As you can see right here, my estimated revenue says 6,821, so it's very close. So that is pretty much how you come to the estimated revenue that you're gonna earn for a video. Now, let's look at a video that has a lower RPM than $3.54. In this example, this video has over 7 million views, but as you can see, the RPM is only 60 cents, which means I only earned 60 cents per 1,000 views. So if we do some quick math on that, 7,072,380 divided by 1,000, 7,072 times 0.6, $4,243. So if we compare the two videos that we just looked at, as you can see, this first video that has less than a third of the views of the other video actually made even more revenue. It made $2,000 more. So as you can see, it's not just total number of views that influences how much money you can make on YouTube. It largely has to do with the CPMs or RPMs that are assigned to your video, which unfortunately we don't have much control over, so that kind of sucks. I have done a lot of digging lately though to figure out what factors, if any, do contribute to larger CPMs and RPMs, because ultimately that will bring you more revenue, and more revenue is always nice, on top of the fact that even if you get fewer views, you know that you're being compensated more per view. So I'll share what those factors are that I found out right after I reveal my lifetime YouTube earnings. It is time, let's do it. Okay, so here I am on my analytics page, and as you can see, this is for the last 28 days. I have revenue highlighted. So we're just gonna go down and actually click on lifetime revenue. And drum roll please. Here is the lifetime revenue that I have made on YouTube in all 7 years of doing this as a job. $76,908 with an average RPM of $2.07. Wah, wah. So as you can see, this is not incredible, honestly. 37 million views over 7 years, which has yielded around $76,000, which if you think about it is about $10,000 or $11,000 per year, which is of course not anywhere near what somebody needs to make a living, which is why there are other revenue streams, thank goodness. I can often make $2,000 to $20,000 just on one sponsored video on YouTube. So, you know, if you think about it, if I got just 4 of those $20,000 sponsorships, I'd already have beat the income that I've made in 7 years on YouTube. So for me personally, majority of my income comes from sponsorships and other revenue streams. And thank goodness, because obviously my AdSense is not that great. Now, why is mine so low? We're gonna talk about that in a second. It's also pretty crazy if you look at my top earning videos. This Wix website video earned $16,000. It's kind of crazy to see how much of my total revenue just this video has brought in. Wow. So if we look at this Wix video, it is pretty insane. This video has made me $16,000 and the RPM is $48.15. It is literally the highest CPM I have ever had. This video only has, not only, I know it's still a lot, in comparison to the others, has 337,000 views. Not even a million, not even 500,000, and it has made me $16,000. So as you can see, getting this RPM to be up higher, higher, higher is what will lead to more revenue. So I'm gonna flip to my vlog channel for a second just to kind of show you a little comparison. I started my vlog channel at the beginning of 2020 and it actually didn't take that long to get monetized. So if we go over to revenue and then again click on lifetime, you'll see my estimated revenue on my vlog channel is $14,589. And again, this is for only around 2 years on YouTube. And honestly, I have hardly uploaded on this channel. So it's honestly pretty amazing that I've made this much revenue so far, given that I have a lot fewer videos and have been doing this channel for a lot less time. As you can see, literally majority of this income has come from this one video, this Dyson Airwrap video I've made $13,000 from. If we click into that video to just see a little bit more, you can see that my RPM is $11.39. So that's actually pretty high. That means that's how much I'm taking home per 1,000 views. And this video, I believe, has, yeah, over 1 million views. 1,151,000 views. So literally this video has made me $13,000. So YouTube is a giant crapshoot is basically the point. Like, if you have that one video that just has a high RPM, then you're good to go. All jokes aside, what we can really look at here that I think is important to highlight is that my average RPM for lifetime is $2 on my main channel and $9 on my vlog channel. So it's already almost 4 times higher on my vlog channel, meaning I could essentially upload 4 times less or get 4 times fewer views and still make the same amount of money as I would on my main channel. So that's just interesting. So let's talk for a second about what can potentially lead you to having a higher RPM. I will tell you, a lot of people who have, similar monthly views to me are making 3, 4, even 5 times what I'm making on my monthly AdSense revenue. There are a few different factors. It kind of pissed me off for a long time because, I feel like I work hard and it just kind of sucks when, YouTube just decided to pay me less. But I realized after doing some research that there are a few factors that do go into what kind of RPM you are gonna have on your videos. The biggest factor being the industry or niche that you are creating for. So what kind of videos are you making? What are they about? What's the genre? What's the niche? If you Google top earning niches on YouTube 2022, you'll probably find certain lists where analysts have sort of predicted what industries are going to be making the most money on YouTube, which means where advertisers are putting majority of their ad spend. What I have found from the research that I've done is lifestyle, beauty, those industries are huge when it comes to ad spend, which is why a lot of my friends who are a little bit more beauty and lifestyle versus I'm a little bit more tech, that's where they're making 2, 3, 4, 5 times my ad revenue because those advertisers are putting a lot more dollars behind their ads. Another niche that earns a pretty high CPM in general is e-commerce as well as finance. So people making videos about making money, people making videos about online stores, products, how to sell things. Those are all niches that I know for a fact have pretty high ad spend, which means your revenue potential is also very high. So I'm gonna do some experiments over the next couple months, trying to incorporate a couple more of these kind of niches into my content. I've already sort of begun my process with experimenting with it. I actually just uploaded a video that was basically an updated version of my Wix website building video that had the super high RPM. And what's funny is it literally only has like 500 views and I uploaded it last weekend, so that's just not great. But I just decided to check because I was very curious what the RPM was, and it looks like my RPM is $20.54, which is actually very good. Most CPMs are usually ranging between like $4 and $15 on average. And if you look at my CPM for this video, it's $35. That's around half of what it was for my other Wix video. So that's really, really good. So actually, if I can get more views on this video could be a high earning video. So I would love to do a follow-up in 6 months or so and let you guys know how this has gone, trying to experiment with different niches and trying to get that RPM up. My goal used to just be like high views, high views, high views. And I feel like lately my goal is high revenue, so high RPMs. And of course, it's not something I can completely control, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, you guys, that concludes this video. I hope you got some insight, some knowledge into how you can make money on YouTube, and I hope that showing my personal data was helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want to see in regards to monetization, YouTube, money making as a creator, or anything of the sort. And again, if you're a last-minute tax filer like me, click the link in my description and sign up to do your taxes through TurboTax. I highly recommend it, and you will not regret it. All right, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Love you so much. Bye.